Hello, so this is day 42 without our Pavlik harness. And I just wanted to come on and just give a very quick update as we had our 6-week checkup yesterday. And I'm really pleased to say that everything went really well with that. So Max's scan showed there has been no deterioration in his hips, and the physios are really happy with how they're continuing to develop since he's been out the harness, which is really great news for us. That's literally what we wanted to hear. I have mentioned previously about my concerns over his abduction range, which is something that we were sort of doing some exercises for. So that's essentially how low he can get his legs to the ground when he's in this position. As you can see, he generally sits with them quite high, and he is quite tight today, or we can get them down a little bit. Yeah, good. They actually didn't seem to be too worried about that, and she said I can stop stretching him as frequently as I had been, but I will just sort of do it every so often, especially if I think he's especially tight. You can't sort of do any harm through stretching. I guess some kids are just super flexible and some kids aren't flexible, so it looks like I'm gonna have one of each, as Freddie is like the flexiblest person I know. Like, the positions that child can get himself into is just ridiculous. So the next thing for Max now is he will have an X-ray when he's like crawling and cruising. So she's booked that in for October, when he's going to be like 15 months. But she did ask me how old Freddie was when he started walking, which probably didn't give that great an indication, because Freddie was like maybe 18-19 months when he started walking. So I think they're going to be completely different, because Max is sort of rolling independently now, which Freddie literally didn't do until he was like over 1. So she's just booked me in for 15 months, as that's sort of like a good indication of sort of how things will be, and then if we need another appointment after that, or I need to change it or something, then I can do. But we'd rather have a scan earlier rather than sort of wait and not have something done if we need it done. But apart from that, yeah, all good on the hip front. What else are we doing? So we've just set up Max's high chair to get him ready for weaning. I think I mentioned last time I didn't think he was ready, and I still don't think he's necessarily ready. I did give him like an empty spoon earlier, and all he did was gag on it, which I don't necessarily think is the best sign. But I know like things change really quickly, so I'll sort of just keep doing that every day, sort of sitting him in the chair, just getting him used to it, and sitting him in the chair when Freddie's eating, because they learn from watching each other. So even if we're not giving him like first tastes or any food or puffs or anything like that, then he'll still sort of start to immerse himself in the like eating experience. What else has been going on? So we actually had some really good nights with him. He slept 12 hours straight one night, which was like crazy, and I thought we were then on like the homeward stretch, as no more night feeding, and then after that he sort of went back to like normal, waking like once in the night and waking at really random times as well. So just starting to think about what I can do with that, whether I should not feed him at those times, or sort of just continue to feeding him as he then like settles quite quickly. But yeah, not quite sure what we're going to do with that right now, because generally he is quite a good sleeper, so I don't want to like be spending like half an hour trying to resettle him, and I could just feed him, and like he does drink and he must be hungry, maybe he's growing or something. But yeah, nothing else really, just a happy little chappy. So yeah, not much else going on, but I'll keep popping on here and just giving you guys some updates. I've actually really enjoyed making these videos and sort of showing everybody what we're doing, and sort of just giving people a little bit of reassurance that, if they're just starting out on this journey now, like there is light at the end of the tunnel. It does seem super daunting right at the beginning, and you sort of don't see an end, but Max is like a good example of like things getting better, and like then sort of where you are sort of weeks or months down the line type thing. So we'll keep going for now, but yeah, cool. Catch you later.